Hello and welcome back to my mom's channel. My name's Jess and I'll be your tour guide today. Today we were supposed to be making a Dino inspired one. I wanted like a purple, like a purpley pink with black balls in it, and then we'll do the top is going to be blue for his collar. But we're still going to do Dino because I got some kind of purple here. It's in a shot glass. You can see that. It's not exactly the purple that I want. We used, purple denim mica. And I use a little bit, a big scoop of raspberry red. And then some fruit punch red mica, trying to get that color that I want. And I didn't get it, but it's still really pretty. And then for the blue for the collar, we used La Bamba blue mica. La Bamba. Thought that saying it the second time would come out different. Nope, came out the same. Then we got the fragrance oil. I wanted to do something like a berry or something for him, but I couldn't find any in our little stash that wouldn't turn it brown, which then would make me very angry after I spent all that time doing that. So we're going to use orange cranberry. Alright, and then these are, that's just unscented cold processed soaps that me and my dad rolled into balls. And so we're going to try to figure out how to get that lid off the lye. Done. Step 1 complete. Okay, and so we're going to go ahead and dump the lye water solution into the oils. And we're going to set this over here to the side for my mom to deal with. Okay, so we're just going to blend these up. It's about where I want it. I'm going to go ahead and add this fragrance oil. And surprise, surprise, I do have my little spatula here, but I think this is more for the colors. The fragrance oil looks different because I've got the kaolin clay mixture in it. Not mixture, it's just kaolin clay. Okay, we're just going to scrape that down. And I think, not positive, I think I've used this fragrance oil before and it behaves. So we're going to do this. And we're going to pour off a little bit for the collar. Set that to the side. Now we're just going to pour in our purple. It's a real pretty purple, it's just not what I wanted. I should have gone with a lighter purple, and I sat there, and you should have seen me, I sat there and stared at the colors for a hot minute. We've got the exact color that I want. Well, we had the exact color that I was going to go for originally, but it's for bath bombs, which means that if we used it in the soap, it would have stained your body. Well, not stained your body, but it would have bled. The soap would have bled. That's not what we wanted. So we're going to go ahead and blend this up. And I guess it's still a pretty color. I got my spatula, I forgot to... I can't have everything ready. I can have some things ready, or most things ready, but I can't have everything ready. That would be too darn convenient. Here are but we'll put the extra soap that we have in there. We have redone our recipe, so we don't have leftovers. And I believe this is the last one of this. So we're going to go ahead and pour this in there. Pour a little bit in there, and then put in the balls. I believe we're going to have to wait a little bit because I want them suspended. Just a little bit. So I'm going to wait for this to thicken up. I guess I could tap this out. Do you see all those bubbles coming up? I don't know if you can or not. Are these the balls shifting when I do that? Yes. Does it matter? Not a bit. I'm just going to take this little chopstick. Maybe if I can get it apart. Okay, we'll get a different chopstick. It's a lot of bubbles right there. While we're waiting on all that, we can mix up our blue. Well, you can't even see me doing it. Get all them good oils out of there. Wipe this down so it's ready. Okay. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pour this rest in there. I don't care if it breaks it, it's the same color. It smells really good, and it tricks your mind into thinking that it is berry after looking at that purple. I don't know, now that I'm seeing it and it's resting, hopefully it stays this color. It should. I like this color. And after I did all that with the blender, I can now look at this blue and see that it's not completely incorporated. Make sure they're all good. I'm pounding out the bubbles right now, and I'm trying to get it a little bit more level now that I put those balls in there, which I almost forgot about. Thank goodness I didn't. Okay, with that settle down while I scrape my blue into action. This is what happened last time when I I did a collar. It didn't end up being fully incorporated in my Scooby-Doo collar. And it was blue. Okay. I scraped all the sides. I'm going to give it another zhuzh. Give it a good zhuzh and then we'll pour. Okay, let's wipe my hands down and we will start a pouring. We're going to use the spatula as a way to break the fall. Bouncing it just to get in the corners. Beautimus, beautimus. The blue I wasn't like super worried about. I just wanted to get like a, I don't know, like a pretty blue for it, because I think his collar, I didn't look at his collar today. When I did the design, I believe I did, just to make sure, but I try not to, on the days that I actually mix up the colors, this may sound weird, but I try not to look at like reference pictures and stuff on there. I try to just go by the color I have on the paper. One, because, especially in cartoons, and Hanna-Barbera, cartoons, since most of them were older, the colors aren't consistent, and they're hard to tell, like especially on Google. We're going to go ahead and spritz this with rubbing alcohol. Well, maybe this helps pop all those bubbles on top. And also it helps prevent soda ash. So we'll go ahead and put that to this. You know what? I know I just sprayed that, but we're going to set this to the side a second. And we'll wait for it to set up. And then we're going to texture that. Because we've kind of gotten away from texturing the tops. And I really enjoy doing it. Now we're going to... I'm going to put the blue into the purple. Oh, I don't know if I finished my thought or not about the coloring. It always just, it's just easier for me if I just don't look it up. And I find that doing it by memory, or mostly memory anyway, the colors end up turning out better. So we're scraping this out, and then since it's mostly set up now, I'm going to give it a quick stir. And put it into the egg. These are not Easter colors at all. The worst thing that would happen is this gets just broken up and put into just soap balls. It looks more galaxy than anything else. That's as much as I'm scraping out. And then we'll put this over here in our dirty dishes, and we'll move this to the side. The other day when I made the one with all the different, I don't know if this one will go up first or not, but I made a white soap with a bunch of different colored soap balls in it, and I barely had any dishes. And my mom was like, "Is that all the dishes you got?" Because she does them. I said, "Yep, that's it." Today she's going to be like, "Oh my God, could you make any more dishes?" Oh my gosh, could you make any more dishes? Let's see. How do you want to texture this? Let's just do a fun swirl on top, I guess. Yeah, we'll just do a swirl. If you were wondering if that's the texture I was going for, no, it's not. Am I completely pleased with myself? I absolutely am. I think that's gorgeous. It just looks like it's just bunched up. I'll give you a soap tour, if you will. Alright, I'm just going to give it another quick spritz from all the way up here. Alright, and then I guess you'll see my mom tomorrow with, or well, in a few seconds, with the cutting.